Boom! He's here, back again for another. This one will not be called Motivation Morning. Will be called Motivating Afternoon. Yeah, for me and night for some of you who are in Europe watching now, live and direct. He's back again. Why postpone our greatness? Greatness is not something that only a few of us have. Greatness is something we all have. And why do we postpone it? Why do we stay so dormant all our life, never realizing that we can do much more with our life than what we are presently doing? For me, that's not that I wasn't achieving great things in life, but I know I can do better. I have much more greatness in me than just operating plastic machines. You know what I mean? This is great to learn that. This is great it's great, but it's not my life work. It's someone else's dream. So, postponing your greatness will means you're postponing your dream also. Because I think your greatness is attached to your dream, to your biggest aspiration in life. And nothing so destroys the heart as the knowledge that you had the chance to manifest the gorgeous potential within you and you refuse to accept the call. Many of us receive call. Some of us take the call, some don't. Depends your level of drive. What kind of overdrive you have inside. Sorry, I almost choked with my tea. Depends the overdrive you have, but once you find that overdrive and you're just going at it nonstop and expressing your greatness, also, reaching greatness and reaching your personal greatness, achieving your personal greatness, you have to get momentum. It's very important to get a good momentum, and that's why I said I was thinking for a bit to up it to 2 times a day, live. Well, I'm there. So it's not going to stop now. I think the hour might vary a bit sometime. It might not always be at 3 o'clock, but we'll be here twice a day. Time for us to rise it up. So if we want to double the result, we double the effort. That's it. That's what I do. That's what I told you to do in the past in other videos. When we want the double result, we double the effort. So we'll be here twice a day, rocking the boat, reggae and rolling. We all have special talents that are just waiting to be engaged in a worthy pursuit. And whoever you are, if you have breath going through your nostrils like I do, and you have a conscience like I do, you've got work to do, my friend. You've got work and big work to do, and big work. And that's why I never understood people that they develop boredom. Boredom. There should not be such thing as boredom in life. You should not be bored. There's always something to do. Always. Me. If I could have 48 hours in a day, I would take it. Come on. But this is the thing too. We all have the same amount of time during the day to do our stuff. We all have 24 hours. I don't like to relate to time too much, but sometimes it's good to relate to it a bit to situate ourselves. That's pretty much what we use all collectively, especially when I tell you I come here at 3 o'clock. I got to deal with the time. It's there. I want to take myself out of time the most possible, but I have a new gear coming too. I just went today to get a long sleeve shirt printed and hoodies and yeah, gonna have that in maybe a month. You're gonna like them. Rise and shine on the sleeve and the big Motivation Academie logo in the middle. I'll show you that when it comes in. But yeah, I didn't start. I didn't do that the first day. Starting to printing shirt and stuff like that. I've done that. It's 2 years now, more than 2 years. I think I'm in that. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. But I haven't been fully engaged in all kinds of stuff right at the beginning. It goes stage by stage, and now I think I'm there. I think I'm at the point of developing my own gear with the logo you see at the back there that Ivar made for me. Yeah, but we have conceived it together, but Ivar made the design on the computer and everything. Yeah. But everything is taught in that logo too. Someone commented the other day on my logo and said, "Hey, you have a great logo." Yeah, everything is taught. The pyramid upside down, and it is taught too. You know, you see a pyramid upside down. That's what it's supposed to be. It's us, power to the people on top. That's it. There should not be a minority on top. It should be the majority on top. And well, the one that don't want to follow, the one that are loser, well, stay at the bottom. But the rest, they should be allowed to, reach the top very easily. It's easy to reach the top. It's not that it's very hard. If you dedicate yourself, you put effort to it, you will. But everybody should have the chance to really, first of all, it starts young, the programming in our case. So at school, in school, we should teach the kids to have proper way to analyze their life and not being programmed into an evilist system like it is. I think it's just you just have to take a look around. You don't need me to tell you that the world is upside down. Just use your eyes and look around. Whether you're in Holland, Canada, UK, or Germany, or whatever, it's all the same system everywhere. Japan, name it everywhere around the world. It's all the same. So we all have some form of personal genius within us. Oh yeah, we all have some kind of genius. If we starve the distraction, starve your freaking distraction, unplug that TV, unplug everything that has to do with Babylonian programming of the mind, unplug from this, start working on your dream. I'm not telling you to quit your day job if you have one, but at night, unplug from the distraction. And even during the day, because there's so much stuff, we have so much time on our end, but sometimes it's just that we don't use it properly, and we go put our time into distraction. And this is the time you pass on your phone is the time you could work on your dream. So give up the phone, give up the distraction, the nonsense distraction. It's the best thing you can do for yourself also. For sure. We are all here for some unique purpose, some noble objective that will allow us to manifest our highest human potential while we, at the same time, add value to the lives around us. This is very important. You have to add value to the life around you. I do this, the way I decided to do my own work, I come and I do it live on YouTube because I know it can add value to the life of people. Some people can be very inspired by what I don't know. I don't know who watches my video too much. I have some people manifesting, of course. But I mean, majority will not manifest. They will just watch your video and they will, like I did with many other mentor that I have. Like I didn't, Les Brown, I watched all his stuff, all the big motivational speaker, RSD on YouTube, everything. I watched all their stuff. But does it mean that I wrote to them and I commented on their video? No, not necessarily. So it's very important to just put it out there. Just put it out there and you will inspire other people, that's for sure. Maybe not to do the same as you, but to manifest their greatness just like you do. I do this here. To me, it's my exercise of manifesting my greatness. But for some other people, it's going to be another way. And that's fine. We're not all going to do the same thing. We're not here to do all the same purpose. We all have a unique purpose. Me, my purpose, I know it. It's to motivate and whip people for manifesting their greatness. That's what I want to do. Just like I did for myself, to whip me and really press me, put pressure on me. And that's what I want, put pressure on people so that they can rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion. It's very, very important because often the opportunity will be there, but will be gone as fast as it was there. So if you don't pay attention, you don't notice what's around you and what's been offered to you by life, because once you start also embracing a different vibration than their evil vibration, you will pick up a different vibe here. It's a total. That's why when my mother told me, you live in a, no, my father told me that you live in another world. I said, but yeah, for sure, I live in another world. And especially when I was just leaving, before I stopped at the light, I went to do some errands, and I stopped at the light, and I see people are very crabby. They look crabby because time is rushing them. So I remember when I was in working full time in Babylon, how it was the stress of the everyday life. The time is coming to stress us so much. Time is putting such a pressure on people's head. People's head. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. The time pressure on. Oh yeah. But that's it. Once you like now, I have. I had an injury. That's why I'm here now. They said I cannot do the work I was doing, so they reorientate me for something else, and that's what I'm doing. But the calling, I could have refused that calling. I knew that this accident that happened to me was associated with a greater calling, a greater purpose. But I could have freaking put the blind eye in front of it and say, "Oh no, I don't want to." I don't want to have nothing to do with the world duty or inspiring others. I cannot inspire even myself. That's where I was. The kind of we live in such an eggshell, such a state of separation, and the separation and the division goes far because it starts with us. We are separate with ourselves. It's pretty fucking crazy. That's how I feel anyway. That's how I listen. I wasn't here on YouTube. If I was not separated with my who I was, then I would have been here before. I would have made something to plan my life so I can end up on YouTube or on the world stage before, if I wasn't separated with who I was. So it's something I feel I experience. I experience life. It's called life. Experience it. Yeah, that's it. That unique purpose, some noble objective that will allow us to manifest our highest human potential while at the same time we add value to the lives around us. This is so crucial. We must inspire each other, each one to each one. What I do here is what I do. Other people do other things and they inspire me in their way. And I go get my inspiration by it. Listen, do you think I am really in a close tight bubble here that I don't reach out to anybody? No, a lot of people inspire me, and especially a lot of reggae artists inspire me because I love reggae music. So when I see them going nonstop at their stuff, but this is what motivation is. I'm not here to manipulate anybody. I don't want to manipulate anybody. I simply want to share the love I have in my heart and motivate people. And when you do that, it's both ways. It's not manipulation is one way. It's because you motivate, you make people move, but for a personal advantage. Here, I want to make us move for mutual advantage because I whip myself at the same time. I stretch to do this. I was coming in my car and I'm like, this is the worst. This is how we are our worst enemy. I was coming back at 2:00. I was on the road and I was coming back home from. I went to the place for my hoodies to get my hoodies printed, and I went to see the girl. And when I came back here on my way, I was like, I had that little voice inside that was not so sure if I should do this talk. You know what I mean? Like I was on my way and I was like, is it too much 2 times a day? Because I don't want to do this to research popularity or fame, or I really don't care about that. I really don't care. That's not why I'm here. And if I would be the case, I would have stopped making video a long time ago. So that's not the case, but I want to grow. And I know that the way to grow for me, I want to grow faster too. I want to go faster than what I was, the pace I had. So doing 2 talk like that during the day, I don't think it's too much. It's only half an hour. And we give it all we got for half an hour, and there we go. Unable to connect to chat. I don't know if there's people in the chat. I haven't seen you. Yeah, I don't know. It says unable to connect to chat. Oh, now I have it. Now I have it. I did a refresh. I have it. I think it's better at that time too because a lot of you watch from Europe. So it's night time for you. It's maybe a bit better also. I see I have more viewers now than 7 o'clock in the morning in Canada. So it's a middle of the day for you there. So I understand. Yeah, finding your calling doesn't mean you must leave the job you now have. This is what I was telling you. It simply means you need to bring more of your talents into your work and focus on the things you do best. You see what what he said there? That's a book of a very inspiring book, Robin Sharma, Daily Inspiration. I get a lot of my quotes in there. I read a lot. I read a lot. I read and I write a lot. I showed you the book I'm writing. Every day I write and I read and I work on myself. That's what I do. I have the chance to do it. I have the yeah. So why not? Well, I'm gonna spend my time, waste my time drinking my life away. I should drink my life away. That's what I should do, maybe, to be like the rest of people. No, no, no. I'm finding my greatness slowly, one day, one by one. Yeah, so it simply means you need to bring more of your talents into your work. And that's what I did when I had my before I changed my other job. I knew I was a good trainer. I knew I had the a lot of skill for what it is to train people on jobs, and because I give a lot of confidence to people. You see how am I here? How the way I am here is the same way I was when I was working, very energetic, giving confidence to people, and always, it's about the people you train. It's not about you. It's about them succeeding. So you want to give them all the tools so they're able to succeed. And that's it. And this is what I did. I bring more of my talents into my work where I was working. And I ended up going for they sent me for some kind of course with the government and stuff like that for official trainer and stuff like that. And I have the paper. I have a diploma with that. But anyway, it's only a paper. It doesn't define who I am, but I know who I am. Who I am is what you see here. That's my truth. Yeah, yeah. So I did that. I brought what I was doing best, training and sharing my overdrive. Because I don't think I have a drive for life. I think it's more an overdrive for life. That's what I share to people, and the things I do best. Concentrate at that. So I said, okay, I'm gonna concentrate at that. Go start training people, and I trained a lot of people that they still are there today, and like it's a job is just over broke, but still we have to work to survive. And I don't judge anybody for what they do in life to survive. We have to do what we have to do. We all been brainwashed into a very evilist system. And for my part, I just woke up at 40 years old trying to live my dream. Imagine. So I know other people are just like me. They were like working like madmen until maybe something happened to them, until they wake up and then they realize, oh, maybe it's time to do something. Before it's, the worst is life is very, very short. This is the thing we don't get in touch with too much. It's very short and it can end at any moment. So what are we waiting to postpone our greatness? This is the thing here. Today decide to be brilliant at what you do and in how you live. Be brilliant, be phenomenal, or you will be forgotten. It's simple. Be phenomenal. In everything you do, be phenomenal. Success on the outside means nothing unless you also have success within. For sure, you can be a ninja businessman, and if you don't have a success within, you're not going to be successful on the outside. That's for sure. That's for sure. But you can also be the opposite. Be a very successful businessman with lots of money and be very successful inside and make people happy and share your wealth. It's possible. Me, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. What do you think? I want to travel the world. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. There is a huge difference between well-being and being well off. Yeah. The person with a rich inner life is the richest of all. Yeah, for sure. Because this is a world filled with confusion and illusion. So for sure, if you know how to navigate in those troubled waters, wow, hey, different ball game. So who do we have here today? We have Nasir, the tireless motivation machine, my bro, Janik, respect. I know, but this is nothing I could do like that. I could do 5, 6 a day like that. I don't care. Me, when I start something, I'm freaking driven. Believe me, I don't stop. I find that overdrive very easy because I love life. I love life, and I give thanks for it. And I don't give thanks lightly. So but I think 2 is enough. The two per day is enough because I now after this I'm going to do my daily training. You know, daily. It's important to exercise also. Very important to exercise daily. You know, it's not something you do 3 times a week, daily on the treadmill or daily on the bike or lifting weights or. Yeah. Because if not, come on, I'm not. Yeah, I'm getting younger. I think I'm getting younger. I'm not getting older. This is what's fucked up too. When you start, you know, after me, like that awakening after so many years of being dormant, it's like I'm getting younger now. It's like I'm reborn. I start from age zero, and then I'm going up. So it's a greatness. It's greatness. It's just to awake to all the. You know, many of us are here today. Share with me this stuff we've came in contact with. The Cat is here. Cat Shaw. Big up, Cat. Nasir Ivar. Without forgetting my bro Ivar, for sure. Our truth is not in this reality. I'm reading your comments. Pierre is here. Talent doesn't exist. No talent. There's no such thing as talent. I don't think, Pierre, there's such thing as talent. I don't think none of us are born with talent. It's something you must develop and you must work on you might, and even skill, you know, talent, skill. I don't think it's something you're born with. I think it's something you develop because you can do anything. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything for sure. So I don't think it's just up to a matter of talent. And oh, Pierre, I was glad when I saw you this morning. Also, when I didn't know you were there, but I had a feeling you were watching. And when I saw your comment, I was happy because because I love Pierre. He's nice. We're all great. We're all wonderful and great. Some of us shine more than others, but we're all great people. And Pierre is one of them for sure. Even if we might not agree on the terrain we're on, we're still on the same terrain, so it doesn't really matter in my views. I'm past this stuff. It's more about, like I said, uniting. And the earth is shapeless anyway. How do you want to put a form on everything that is in creation? Because for me, the earth is the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, the terrain we're on, the under. So what's the form? You know? And the other day I was talking with my son, and he had some kind of reflection. You know, it could be possible also that it is a ball, but the terrain is flat. Like there's some kind of dome around and under to protect everything. Who knows? Who knows? So it's not impossible that we're in a ball, but I don't think the terrain is the water doesn't curve. And Pierre, you cannot argue this with me. You can't argue this with me. Okay, the exterior of the thing might, but even that nobody knows this. So me, I know that the terrain is. I'm in the dark side of the force. I like the way you portray yourself as the dark side of the force. Yeah. I think no. It's just I think it's to see clear and all that, and just to have your own perspective on things is very important, and not to let yourself be fooled by Babylon. Think for yourself, you know. Hang out with me for too long and I'll brainwash you into thinking for yourself. This is what's going to happen to you. I don't want you to take anything I say for granted. Think for yourself. Because to me, it doesn't change anything in my life, whether I tell you something, you apply it in your life or not. I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream life I want to live. And I'm sharing with you what I know. But I don't know if you're going to apply it in your life the same way, or the way that, you should really grab it and rise to the occasion with it. You know what I mean? Like, some people will know the truth, but they will not do too much with it. They will just, but no, I want you to really rise to the occasion and manifest your greatness along with the truth. This is my message here. And the division and the stuff like that, it's only bad vibration. And I'm not into this no more. You gain consciousness at one point too. I did so many videos that I've talked to myself for so long that I kind of redid a bit of the blueprint that wasn't there. So, and people who feel superb about themselves generate superb results. Self-respect is a beautiful thing. Self-respect is a beautiful thing. Never talk low about yourself. Talk in a way that it brings your vibration lower. Like, many of times I would do things and I would say, crise de cave, ou des affaires comme ça. Things like that. Like, I would say, fuck you, stupid, or, never say that. That I be careful now not to say that to myself ever again. And I just say, okay, it's a mistake, learn from it, live and learn, and that's it. But never, because the warrior inside of you hears everything. And you are your own worst enemy. And if you program your subconscious mind with all kinds of vibration like this is what you will reproduce in your daily life. People ask you, how are you? You can say good, you can say fine, or you can say better than good, better than most. So just the words you're using to describe your moods are very, very important. That's going to shape a part of your day also. The way you wake up in the morning, and the way you... for sure. Your life is a treasure. And you are so much more than you know. Yeah. So much more than you know. But this is something that I was told for some part in my life, but I never really realized that, I was much more than what but yeah, for sure. Look at me. I'm much more than what I was 3 years ago. And I'm not tooting my horn here, but it's just a personal greatness journey. I'm much more, first of all, awake and aware and of who I am, because this is what we're all doing. We're remembering who we are. And if I can remember who I am, other people can too. And this is how the world will change. If we keep postponing our greatness and never manifesting anything, creating anything, how do you want the world to change? This is what I said. Because I came this way, I know the world will never be the same. Never be the same. And because Ivar came this way, the world will never be the same. And Nasir and other people that are out there talking and doing things, and there's all kinds of people on YouTube. And because of them, the world will never be the same. So it's important to manifest, each and every one of us, what we have inside, and not cause division with that and or bad vibration. It's about uniting in consciousness. It's a revolution. It's a revolution taking place, but it's a revolution of consciousness, not with arms and weapon and division and grudge and all kinds of bad feelings. No, it's love. The moment you align yourself with love, everything becomes so much clearer, so much. And I'm not talking about something very utopic. Love, and new age. And no, love. Love is deep. When you realign, love is the absence of harm. So you do no harm, you're in love. Love is just a smile, a kiss. It's nothing much. It's love is loving, helping one another. It's show love. It's the power of love. We all have it, and it's not like we don't have the answer. I say it all the time. We all have the answer for solving all the problem on earth. It's love. but we don't ask question. We don't question anything. So we live in fear, and someone that is bound in fear will never ask for too much. Is stuck in fear, will never ask for too much, and they will abuse of us. And that's why we all live in fear collectively. And that's the repercussion. That's the what we have on our harder well is the reflection of our minds. It's all in the minds, lovely ones. It's all in the mind. Yeah, it's a mind game. That's what I discovered. So please don't use the word that refers to the beginning of the day that is no good intention, meaning, phrase. Good. Yeah. I'm reading your comments now. Yeah, the word I don't know. You guys are chatting. It's hard for me to keep up with the chat. I think I'm gonna let you chat and concentrate on my talk here because it's very hard to follow. I don't want to. I don't like it. Okay, you got it. Should get it, but I think you're talking in between you guys there, so I'm not. I'm gonna mind my business. The best antidote for fear is knowledge, but knowledge is only potential. Knowledge is only potential power. Ha! That's the thing. People say, oh, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. It's only potential power. Boom! Yeah. The people who get on in life are those who dream big, dreams, and then take whatever risks are necessary to bring their vision to life. They face their fears directly. Directly face their fears. Get into the game and live their days with courage. They break through their fear doors no matter how scared they feel. It's better to be a lion for a day than a sheep all your life. Become the lion. He's out. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Become the lion. It's a half an hour thing. That's what I told you. Now you have it twice a day. So now the next will be tomorrow morning. The lion have a roar some more. Yeah, the lion have a roar. So the lion will keep roaring until the Babylonians are completely down. So I should be here for a long time. So it's greatness. Namaste, namaste, potential power. Boom! So I told you, knowledge is only potential power. Forget about power until you apply it, until you manifest your greatness. You can know whatever you want. You're gonna what? Do what with it? You know, I have knowledge, but I have power too because I express it to the world and I share it with the world. So, but I don't want to abuse of my power anyway. It's not a power. I think the power thing should be all of us experiencing it. Power to the people. So he's out. Love everyone. Greatness, greatness. Thanks for those 30 minutes. Yeah, great show. Yeah, I know. I tried to give my best and be, but I'm like that. It's my normal state. So. And even now, I haven't showed you all my stuff because I'm much more, I'm very, very energetic kind of guy. I smile to life all the time and I'm very positive. You will never get a bad vibration here under than if I talk about those Babylonian people. They fooled me all my life, and I will get back at them. But I will get back at them by expressing my greatness and manifesting my greatness and taking back my power. Boom! Babylonian, you're going down. That's it. He's out.